A day after Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that women in Bengal are unsafe at that big rally on the Brigade ground in Kolkata, a political face-off has erupted between the BJP and the Trinamool, obviously, over the issue of women's safety. And what better day for this flashpoint to escalate than Women's Day, which is today. Mamata Banerjee leading the charge, flanked by several high-profile women leaders and MPs from her party. She hit back at the Prime Minister during a big show of force, saying that women in Bengal can roam freely even after midnight, unlike in Uttar Pradesh, where women can't step out of their house after 3 in the afternoon. Lashing out, Mamata said that the Prime Minister must focus on crime against women in Gujarat and Uttar Pradesh. To counter Mamata's rally, top women leaders of the BJP will also be addressing the media shortly to raise the plight of women in Bengal. So the state of women in Bengal has become the new big battlefield on Women's Day ahead of the election.
নারীদের অধিকার রক্ষা করা আমাদের প্রথম দায়িত্ব, আমাদের প্রাথমিক দায়িত্ব। মহিলাদের অসম্মান করা আমরা মানব না, নারী শক্তিকে অসম্মান করা আমরা মানব না। আমার ঘরের মা, আমার ঘরের বোন, আমার ঘরের ভাই, আমার ঘরের বৌমা, আমার ঘরের ছোট্ট ছোট্ট ভাই বোনেরা মনে রাখবেন, তারাই বাংলাকে গড়েছে, দেশ গড়েছে। ধর্ষণের শীর্ষে আহমেদাবাদ এবং মোদি বাবুর প্রেয়ারের রাজ্য উত্তর প্রদেশ কথা বলে না। আমরা তো এখানে 52টা ফাস্ট ট্র্যাক কোর্ট তৈরি করেছি, আমরা উইমেন ট্রাফিকিং এর বিরুদ্ধে লড়াই করছি, আমরা অনেক করেছি। আপনারা কি করেছেন? যখন ক্রুড অয়েলের দাম কমে গেল, আপনারা তখন বাড়িয়ে দিলেন, আর বাড়াতে 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 এমন করে দিলেন যে আজকে গ্যাসের দাম প্রায় 900 টাকা কলকাতায়, প্রতিদিন 25 টাকা করে বাড়াচ্ছে, যেন মগের মুলুক হয়ে গেছে। চাল দেবো বিনা পয়সায় আর গ্যাস কিনতে হবে 900 টাকায়। বুঝুন, বিনা পয়সায় চাল আর 900 টাকায় গ্যাস। আর ইলেকশন আসলেই গ্যাস দেয়, গ্যাস মানে মিথ্যে কথা বলে। ইলেকশন আসলেই বলে ভোকারটা বলে কিনা বাংলা দখল করবে। আমরা বলি আগে সামলা দিল্লি, তারপরে ভাববি বাংলা দিল্লি। যতই করো হামলা, জবাব দেবে বাংলা। যতই করো জুমলা, জবাব দেবে বাংলা।
থেকে যেই আসুক, যেখান থেকে যেই আসুক, সবসময় মাথায় রাখতে হবে, যারা আসছে তাদের এই কথাটা বুঝিয়ে দিতে হবে যে বাংলা নিজের মেয়েকেই চায়। তাই আমার সঙ্গে বলুন, বাংলা নিজের, বাংলা নিজের।
আমরা মহিলাদেরকে আগে জায়গা দিই, সীতারাম বলি, আগে সীতাকে বলি, রাধা কৃষ্ণ বলি। তো ভারতবর্ষের নারী সম্মান, নারীর অধিকার, নারীর যোগ্যতার সম্মান যুগ যুগ হয়ে আসে। আজকে বিদেশি যে ভাবধারা আসার জন্য এটা আলাদা করে করতে হচ্ছে, নারীদের অপমান হচ্ছে, অসম্মান হচ্ছে। দুর্ভাগ্যের বিষয়, পশ্চিমবাংলায় আজকে নারী অসুরক্ষা চরম, নারী সুরক্ষা নিয়ে ভাবতে হচ্ছে আমাদের।
And of course, it was very topical because today is International Women's Day. But there's a reason for the big reply from Mamata Banerjee. It's because of this comment made by the Prime Minister yesterday, not very far away from this rally stage, also in Kolkata. Take a look at what he said.
क्या गरीब कर भी राजनीति करेंगे? लेकिन अफसोस, अफसोस है साथियों कि देश में टीएमसी सरकार गरीबों पर झूठ बोल के राजनीति करने पर तुली हुई है। हर घर जल पहुंचाने के लिए केंद्र सरकार जो पैसे भेज रही है, उसका बहुत बड़ा हिस्सा आज तक यहां की सरकार खर्च ही नहीं कर पाई है। और आज इस ब्रिगेड ग्राउंड से पूरे बंगाल के लोगों से पूछता हूं, क्या टीएमसी सरकार बंगाल के गरीबों, यहां की महिलाओं, यहां के बच्चों की गुनहगार है कि नहीं है? गुनहगार है कि नहीं है? गुनहगार है कि नहीं है? इस चुनाव में उसे सजा मिलनी चाहिए कि नहीं मिलनी चाहिए? जोरों से सजा मिलनी चाहिए कि नहीं मिलनी चाहिए?
So we've had the outsider-insider debate. Now it is about Nari Shakti. It's about goddesses. It's about Bengal ki beti versus the duo of the BJP who Mamta calls Shah Babu and Modi Babu, making it very clear, creating that gender divide as well after projecting herself as Bengal ki beti. All of this with very powerful, evocative imagery on stage with her women MPs and MLAs. The Trinamool has a lot of women leaders, is led by a woman as well. So all of that symbolism being weaponized now in this latest attack by the Trinamool after what the Prime Minister said yesterday. Neeti Jain is from the BJP, Riju Datta is from the Trinamool. Good evening to the both of you. Thanks for being with me. Neeti, coming to you first because we've just heard Mamta Banerjee speak. I will be getting you some, some sound bites from some of her other Trinamool leaders who also spoke from stage. But you basically have Mamta Banerjee, Neeti, here saying, I don't want to get into the numbers. This is just to remind our viewers that at 7:30 p.m. today, Preeti Chaudhary will be debating on the numbers, the crimes graphs, all of those facts and figures. I want to leave that part out of it and focus on the political rhetoric and the attacks that have been made. Because here you have Mamta Banerjee, Neeti, projecting this as a fight between Bengal ki beti versus Amit Shah Babu and Modi Babu. She continued to say that to emphasize the gender divide, as if to say, what do you know about the plight of women?
That is exactly what Modi ji said yesterday, that as a woman, she has been unable to give the basic necessities to the women in Bengal. She has been unable to give them water. And if you talk about Modi ji and Shah ji doing something for the women, it was this regime that actually thought about giving them homes, giving them cylinders, giving them sanitation, toilets, and all of those things. After 70 years of independence, it is now that Modi Babu and Shah Babu, as per Bengal ki beti, these are the two men who have thought about these issues. And I know you don't want to go into numbers, but as a woman, more than a politician, as a woman, I think the security and safety is a national issue, including Bengal. And even in Bengal, Bengal records the highest number of unrecovered missing females in West Bengal. And Nadia district records the highest number of missing females. And that, according to me, is nothing less than women trafficking. In Murshidabad, there are
you've also had the Trinamool,
Neeti, that are getting married.
But
so
Neeti,
this is
you've
not
also
a
had
government
the.
issue.
Is this a game that the BJP wants to play? Because the Trinamool turns it around and says, look at the plight of women in Uttar Pradesh and in certain other states as well.
Which is exactly what I'm saying, Shiv. Which is exactly what I'm saying. The issue of women's safety and security is a national, even a global phenomenon. It is not one government. So Bengal cannot claim कि हम ठीक हैं, बाकी जगह पर दिक्कत है.
Okay,
it
that's
is going
fair.
to need
That's
sensitization, including the society. So let's not even politicize the safety of women at all. Everybody stands together when it comes to that.
Okay.
But that said, what has Mamta Banerjee's government done for the development of women? They have not been able to get any businesses in Bengal. There is no investment in Bengal.
Okay.
There is no water. Even the funds that come from the center do not go down to the people, to the last man standing on the ground.
Riju, let me bring you in. Neeti, Neeti has accepted that this is an issue that goes beyond Bengal. It is in different states, including in Uttar Pradesh. And that is true. The safety of women is an issue of concern everywhere. And she says that all of this is just posturing on Women's Day because this is in response to what the Prime Minister said yesterday, and that Mamta Banerjee is these attacks are all basically her being defensive on this issue.
Shiv, first of all, very good evening to you, and Neeti ji, a very, very happy Women's Day to you, and I will expect you will give me the same courtesy at the same time.
Of course, all courtesy today.
Okay, so yes, so to start off with, I will remind you that Mamta Banerjee is the only female chief minister in the country. She provides free ration, free healthcare, free education to every person, every resident of her state. There are some schemes that is very pertinent for people to know here today in the national level. There is a scheme called Kanyasri, which is dedicated to provide 69 lakh women children scholarships to pursue education. There is a scheme called Ruposhri, which gives parents who are not financially capable to get their daughter married off 25,000 remuneration to get their daughters married. NCRB data 2019 says Kolkata is the safest city for women. What I am trying to say is that Mamata Banerjee is the definition of women empowerment. We have got more than 41% representative in Lok Sabha, 31% representative in Rajya Sabha, and more than 50 candidates in this Bengal election. So my pertinent question is, when Modi ji talks about Nari Shakti, okay, yes, I understand. Women's security is a national problem. But when Modi ji talks about Nari Shakti, there is a women reservation bill of 33% women reservation in the parliament, which is benched.
I'll come to the women's reservation bill in a moment.
Why haven't you passed
So,
it?
okay, so Riju,
Why haven't you passed it?
Niti, Riju says that the BJP and the Prime Minister's claims on Nari Shakti are basically lip service when more substantive issues are not addressed in this manner. I want to ask you your perception. I'll ask both of you, but to you, Niti, first, because when divisions dictate the debate like they do in Bengal, we see Ram versus Durga, we see insider versus outsider. Now it seems after what Mamata Banerjee, and please remember when I say this, that political rhetoric is part of the game. We have to, as journalists and media personnel, we have to interpret what those words mean. It seems to me that the newest, us versus them is now women versus men. That kind of symbolism was very there in today's rally, Niti. Do you agree with me? It seemed like a women versus men kind of thing. Bengal ki beti versus the two babus.
That is a rhetoric she is trying to portray, and like you said, it is a very defensive mode that she has gone into. It is a direct attack, and when the Prime Minister spoke yesterday, he spoke completely on the development plank. He spoke about water, he spoke about mudra, he spoke about the businesses, he spoke about entrepreneurship of women, and that is what is missing from the only woman chief minister in the country. And as a woman, if you say that she understands what needs to be done, why is it not being done? And when you talk about Kanya Shri, let me quote to you, sir, your district the department's joint secretary had expressed inability to furnish relevant records due to privacy and security to the CAG. That is the complete, on-ground report of your Kanya Shri scheme. The 2019 data has not been given to the NCRB. So the crime rate, that what I am quoting is 2018. The West Bengal has not even given the data of the state in 2019. So on ground, it needs to be even worse.
Riju, do you want to clarify on that?
Right.
Yes.
Niti is just giving you some figures. Clarify on that, and then I'll ask you another question.
Yes. See, first, when you talk about the political rhetoric shift, you are bang on, because women constitute 50% of voters in this country. So, there is always a political rhetoric to it. And in our state, women constitute of 49% voters. And all the women voters, you have to understand, now BJP has hurt their kitchen, which is very, very close to every woman in this country. Mamata Banerjee is giving free ration, and they have to boil that rice in Ujala.
Sir, free ration na pehle din se you have been talking about free ration.
Can you let me finish, Niti ji, and then I'll hear you out. And they have to boil that rice in gas cylinders, which they have to purchase at 900 rupees without subsidy, even under the Ujala scheme. So that is the crux of the matter. Now she has spoken about water. Let me remind Niti ji, please check your records. 58,000 crores under CM Jal Sapno scheme provides water to 2,000 households in the state. And about Kanya Shri, the records, what you are saying, Kanya Shri has furnished all the records adequately, and that is why Kanya Shri out of 52 countries was rewarded by the United Nations.
Okay. I want
to
just
pointing a question
Kanya Shri on district level analysis reveals that 39% girls in Murshidabad and West Bengal are married between the age of 15 and 19. Which is more than the national data of 33%. The data debunks the major vision of Kanya Shri to eradicate child marriage.
Kanya Shri has become an emotive
program.
It's become an emotive handle on this particular debate. We will be putting out those figures at 7:30. I promise you, we'll be putting out those figures at 7:30. I want to just remind our viewers also, apart from just this exchange of views between the Trinamool and the BJP. All three of us know that there are real things happening on the ground. Another thing that we've been talking about through this campaign is people switching sides between the Trinamool and the BJP, between the BJP and the Trinamool, more from the former actually. And since today is Women's Day, this must have really hurt, even though the Trinamool has actually played it down. Another high-profile desertion hitting the ruling Trinamool today ahead of the assembly elections was four-time Trinamool MLA, woman MLA, Sonali Guha, the woman you see there in the pink, who was been denied a ticket and has now chosen to ditch the TMC and jump ship and join the BJP. These are images of her joining ceremony earlier today. She's the sitting MLA from Satgacha in South 24 Parganas. She's a four-time MLA, but she was angry and upset after she was denied a ticket from the Trinamool for the upcoming assembly elections. Sonali is one of the sitting MLAs who did not get a ticket this time. The Trinamool had accounted for the possibility that things like this would happen, but for it to happen on Women's Day is possibly particularly symbolic and painful. Sonali said that if Mamta can leave her, then why can she not leave Mamta? Here's what Sonali Guha, freshly out of the Trinamool into the BJP, said to India Today.
दीदी, ऐसा क्या हो गया कि आप इतने सालों से तृणमूल के बहुत एक इम्पोर्टेंट पार्ट माना जाते थे? क्या हो गया कि आज आपने बीजेपी का हाथ थाम लिया?
हमने तृणमूल छोड़ा नहीं, तृणमूल ही हमको छोड़ दिया।
नहीं, लेकिन आप डेप्यूटी स्पीकर थी, ये अभी माना जाता है कि आप ममता बनर्जी के बहुत करीबी हो, फिर बीजेपी कैसे?
उसने तो हमको छोड़ दिया। हम कांग्रेस के पास जा सकता था, लेकिन कांग्रेस का बहुत सारा आदमी, हजारों के ऊपर आदमी सीबीआई के हाथ मर्डर हुआ, उसके साथ ही कांग्रेस ने गठबंधन कर लिया। फिर नेक्स्ट जो ऑप्शन था वो बीजेपी ही था, इसीलिए मैंने बीजेपी का साथ ज्वाइन कर लिया।
इस बार आपको क्यों लगता है कि आपका नाम टिकट लिस्ट पे आया नहीं? आप 4 बार जीत चुकी हो।
ये तो ममता दीदी बता सकती है कि क्यों हमारा नाम लिस्ट में नहीं आया।
आपको गुस्सा आया कि आपको दुख हुआ?
दुख हुआ।
आपने कोशिश की उनसे बात करने के लिए, ममता बनर्जी से?
नहीं, वो तो हमारा फोन उठाता भी नहीं, और कभी भी फोन करता था तो उसका लैंडलाइन नंबर से, लेकिन कोई फोन नहीं आया।
एक आखिरी सवाल, क्या आप अगर इस बार कंटेस्ट करती हो सातगाछिया से, और तो अगर आप कंटेस्ट करती हो और जीतती हो तो आप ज्योति बासु का रिकॉर्ड तोड़ दोगी? क्या आप कंटेस्ट करोगी बीजेपी के टिकट पे इस साल?
नहीं, हम बीजेपी को बता दिया कि हम कोई केंद्र से टिकट नहीं मांगता, हम बीजेपी में रहेंगे और प्रचार भी करेंगे।
You did this particular exit from the Trinamool hurt? This is a woman MLA. It's Women's Day. Yes, I know that the Trinamool had mentally prepared itself that some things like this would happen and that it wanted to give tickets to new people. But this is a four-time MLA from a constituency, someone who's known to be an entrenched part of the Trinamool, quitting in this manner on Women's Day. Did this hurt?
See, Shiv, I'll tell you, you will remember I was on the show when before our candidate list was declared, it was clearly said that some people will be omitted.
That is true. You did say that.
Some because of age and some because of tarnished image, right? We did say that. Now, even though she's a fourth-time MLA, I will tell you this because I know her personally. Her blood sugar is more than 500 and she has high pressure all the time. And she was excluded exclusively on her health grounds. But, some people cannot just let go of things, unfortunately for her. And the other thing is, BJP, we have issued our list of 291 candidates. BJP has issued the list of 57 candidates, and that too not the complete 2 phases. So they are in dying need of candidates, and we were expected that once we don't give tickets to more than sitting 30 MLAs, they will join. So it is good for BJP that they're getting 30 more candidates. What is harm in it? But I think Sonali Guha should look after her health, because her health is not in a good situation. So she should not fall in the trap of BJP and, deteriorate her health further. That is all I can say.
Niti, do you think the Trinamool is playing down an exit that they saw was going to happen? That there was nothing wrong about this, but she has quit and joined your party? The Trinamool says it was purely on health grounds, but the BJP held a nice big gala ceremony to welcome her today.
Yeah, they can say this was on health ground, but then why did Dinesh Trivedi ji leave? Why did Subhendu Adhikari leave? There are a lot of people that have left TMC, and they need to understand that their issue is more internal. It is about the party. When the people come out and say that the party has been outsourced to outsiders, and that is the basic issue. The basic issue is people are not being heard. The old guards who have worked on ground are being let go. A four-time MLA, no matter what. has to have done something on the ground. It is a loss to TMC, but she is not the only loss that TMC has suffered. The party is going through an internal crisis, and that is very evident from even the way Mamata Banerjee is coming on ground on every small matter, and she is making a big hue and cry about it. They are on the defensive, and that is how they shall remain.
Riju, you know, you can say that these are on health grounds, you can say whatever you want, but there is something troubling here for sure. You know, a 4-time MLA who's been with the party, it's one thing to be angry, it's one thing to be upset, it's one thing to lodge your protest with your party, but it's another thing to, abandon the party which you have given the last 4 elections of your life to and jump to the enemy camp. That's completely something else. So maybe Neeti is right when she says there's something going on inside which is the problem. Whether it is Prashant Kishore, whether it is Mamata Banerjee's brand of leadership, something has changed. I don't want to speculate, but maybe Neeti is right when she says there's an internal problem.
Shiv, you have to understand, if the party, the ruling party of West Bengal is benching a 4th-time MLA, there must be some reason. Apart from health issues, it also might be the case that she has lost the grassroots connect. If a 4th-time MLA, the ruling party is not giving ticket, do you think the ruling party has not weighed the pros and cons of it? It is up to Sonali Guha in the democracy to go wherever she wants, wherever she fancies.
Yeah.
If all the MLAs of this country think that they don't get a ticket, they will jump to the enemy ship. That is their prerogative.
Are there going to be more, though, Riju? Are there going to be more?
Might be, might not be. How can I talk about it? But one thing I will say, when Neeti ji talks about this outsider, and you have mentioned Prashant Kishore came on your channel and clearly said on the front foot that BJP will not cross double digits. That has
who is Prashant Kishore?
That ultimately the voters will decide.
Who is Prashant Kishore
to make those
terrific interview, but the voters will decide.
That is the issue that party has.
Neeti ji, this Prashant Kishore is the same man that saved your boss in 2014. Please remember that. So don't take him very lightly. He's the same one who protected your boss in Gujarat in 2014.
The only issue is that your party has the same issue.
This is interesting now.
It is not Mamata Banerjee that is calling the shots anymore. It is Prashant Kishore. You are proving your own point.
See, so you can have your understanding, you can have your opinion, you have the right in the democracy. But let me tell you, when our parties face very openly for 294 seats is Mamata Banerjee, and then you say somebody else is calling the shots, I think people will doubt you to a certain extent. And will take you
it is
like.
not me, it is Dinesh Trivedi ji who came out and said this.
No, Dinesh,
not
so your
I
party,
don't know
your party,
anything
your
happening
party,
in TMC. It is your people
So
who are coming
I
out
was very happy. I was very happy to see Dinesh
incapable
finally
of
breathing
keeping your
properly
people
on
in
that
your
stage.
house.
Your party has become an ICU ward now, supplying oxygen cylinders.
Okay,
People feel suffocated in parliament.
Now,
People
rally,
start
I
breathing
just
on brigade rallies.
see rally
You will
season.
need that oxygen cylinder in May.
Rally
That
season,
is all I can say. You
ladies
need
and
that
gentlemen,
oxygen
rally
cylinder
season
and
has
who will
begun in
provide that
earnest
for you?
in Bengal. We're going to see many more such attacks. We're all used to it. We know what rally season, election season means. One day, one person is going to say something. The next day, and the next person at their rally is going to respond. The only difference is here is going to be extremely high profile. You're going to see Mamata Banerjee. You're going to see her celebrity leaders at rallies. You're going to see Amit Shah. You're going to see Modi. It's going to be really, really high voltage stuff. That's the stuff of politics in this country, and we're all looking forward to really getting our hands into this election. Thank you very much, Neeti and Riju, for joining me here on 5 Live.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.